Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. In today's episode, we're talking about Flagstar Bank, who has $500 up for grabs, potentially a little bit more in a maybe stackable offer. We will lay it all out for you. Of course, going over the offer, the terms and conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make Flagstar's money become your money. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, there will be a blog post down below, a direct offer link for the main offer, and then a referral link. It's not mine, it's the channel members. It's the potentially stackable part through Refer Live. We will cover all of it down below. Unfortunately, this one is not nationwide, so let me tell you the states. Now, Arizona, California, Florida, Indiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Wisconsin. That's what you're looking at. So if that is not you, well, I apologize, but hopefully we'll be back to nationwide offers soon. So if that is you, or you just want to stick around because you're already here, you got nothing better to do, let's get to work, shall we? I appreciate you either way. Promotional material. And we have happy people. They look like they went on a little bit of a journey to get here. You know, he's got I don't know the last time I brought a backpack to a bank. Really, or where they're going, but maybe they journeyed here so they could make it to a state with a Flagstar and they could open this up. And they're both very happy. That's what I'm going to go with. It's amazing the things you can learn from happy people. But let's keep going. So requirements, you've got a $300 and a $500 offer. Then after this, we'll do the potentially stackable part. So you could open a ready checking account. This one nets you $300. It's a $50 opening deposit, maintain $500 daily balance for 90 days. More on that in a second. Of course, you need to complete a $500 direct deposit within the first 90 days. Now, if you want a big one, the $500, you do the elite checking account. It's the same exact rules, which is pretty much foreshadowing because you know the elite checking is probably going to cost a few bucks. So we'll see about that in a second, and then you can pick which one you want to do. Now, the bonus posts between 91 and 104 days after completion, valid through June 30th, so you do have a little bit of time. I have seen this going to get extended before, though. So that's the normal offer. Now, there's also this potentially stackable deal, which is through Refer Live. So you still need to open an eligible Flagstar bank account and maintain an open account status in the eligible account for 90 days. Basically just don't close it. And then within 90 days of account opening, complete 10 or more debit card purchases or make at least 10 payments using bill pay or Zelle and have one or more direct deposits totaling at least $1,000. So we covered a lot there. Let's break that down. So the first part of this, the big thing you're going to want to watch for is if Flagstar is one of those banks that they start the count on day one for that $500 balance to have for 90 days, which means there's really, the friend of the channel did find a way. He was able to Zelle money to that account. They did credit it same day, but for the most part, even if you were to deposit money in branch, an ATM, whatever, is really hard. Until he did the Zelle thing I didn't know about, to get $500 on day one of account opening. They'll take your money, but they're usually not going to credit it to the account until the next day. So all that to say, you're going to want to deposit a little bit more money to pad it for the first month. So you've got that $500 balance through the first 30 days. Then after that, you'll be fine to take it down to a minimum of $500. And of course, you want a $500 direct deposit and you'll be good. You can just choose whichever account you want depending on how high of a bonus you want to get. The requirement's the same. Now, the reason this Refer Live piece is potentially stackable is because while the main terms say you can't combine it with other offers, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times these Refer Live programs end up being stackable because the Refer Live pays out through mailing you a Visa gift card and doesn't actually deposit into account. So sometimes they don't quite talk. They talk to one another, but Refer Live looks for one thing, the bank looks for another thing. So it could be, I'm just letting you know, if you want to try it, you would open up through the Refer Live link, I believe. That would be the way to go. I didn't see a promo code or anything for this one, but click through them and make sure, of course. But that's kind of how I say it may be stackable. But again, by the terms say it shouldn't be, but we've seen it in the past where Refer Live does stack. So I'm leaving it up to you, just giving you all the information out there. So let's keep going with eligibility, fees, and closure next. So as we said, the eligibility: Arizona, California, Florida, Indiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Wisconsin. One per household, so the wife or girlfriend's going to have to sit this one out. I'm sure she'll be relieved, though. Most girls don't want to do this stuff. I can have previously been paid a cash bonus. More on that one in a second. Ready checking is fee-free. That's your $300 one. Elite checking is $15 monthly fee waived with a $25,000 combined relationship balance. You do need to keep the account open 180 days. So really that $15 fee, and the only way to waive it, having that 25K balance, is really going to push most people to the ready checking, which I think is probably the right answer here. I mean, it's just too long. Maybe you could try to downgrade the account after the bonus pays, but again, it's going to take, 90 to 104 days. So best case scenario, you'd probably get hit. Well, I mean, depends on what you want to do, because if you did the elite checking, normally banks give you 3 months before they start charging fees anyways, and then sometimes you can call them like, hey, sorry, can you reverse it? So it's entirely possible you could get out of there unscathed and then maybe see about downgrading the account. I wouldn't downgrade it before they paid, but that's an option if you want to try for the big boy one. Why am I not doing it? Well, for story time, I did the Flagstar business bonus a few years back, and we'll probably cover that one in a future video. And then I had to do this one. It was a different offer, but same personal checking bonus. And I went in branch, and long story short, they opened the account and they never paid. So I came back because I tried to call in, and they're like, no, go to the branch. So I went to the branch. And long story short, it got escalated to the branch manager. And the branch manager was basically like, no, because you did the business promotion, you got paid. And it's like, well, they're separate products. And she straight up said, like, well, yes, but we write our terms vague on purpose. So no. What I really think happened was the guy who signed me up no longer worked there, and she just didn't want to be bothered putting her name down as an override for $300 or whatever it was for someone who's not a real customer, right? That's probably what happened, because I've never seen business and personal be considered similar, same products, or a cash bonus over here applied to the business side. So, I probably won't mess with it again. Again, we've got a blog post on the business offer if you want to see that. I'll probably do a video on it as well. I mean, what else are we going to talk about? But that's, I think I was a special case. I could probably try this one again, honestly, but I don't know for sure. So again, I'm just telling you all the information we have. So that is Flagstar, everything you need to know. Let's hit the summary slide here to bring us home. As we said, the target is Flagstar. You want a ready or elite checking. Location, again, Arizona, California, Florida, Indiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Wisconsin. 300 or 500, potentially an extra 200 through Refer Live if you choose to be adventurous. Requirements, again, maintain that 500 daily balance for 90 days. We talked about padding the account in the first month, and complete a $500 direct deposit within the first 90 days. There are fees. Yes, technically they're avoidable, but I mean, it's still going to be pretty hard to do on the elite side. And then you do want to keep the account open for 180 days. And just like that, that is Flagstar Bank. But of course, if this one is not for you, well, then check out Profitable.content.com, which is the channel's blog. Always linked down below for you, and on the channel homepage, where we have not only posted the latest news stories, plenty more bank promotions, so you can filter down to your state, find something that so you know you're always eligible. And of course, we have credit card offers as well. Anyways, guys, if you like this one, consider dropping me a thumbs up down below. Of course, subscribe to the channel, because again, we're posting content over here and every single day over on ProfitContent.com on how to make the bank's money become your money. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.